Okay, so this is half an hour at the most sequence where I'm going to put together each of the videos that I've got on the YouTube so far, sequence 1, 2 and 3. I'm going to add the standing lunge sequence as a flow at the beginning, and a couple of extras, so it should take, as I say, no longer than half an hour. Okay, standing feet hip width apart, spreading your toes, checking the alignment of your feet. Feel grounded, right the way into the ground. Feel that connection with the ground as you reach your arms up towards the ceiling and look up. So you're getting that lovely stretch right the way through your whole body. Nice big inhale here. As you exhale, reach your arms out to the side so you're really spreading through your whole body. Gradually bring your chin to your chest, rolling down. Nice big inhale at the foot. Bend your knees as much as you need to, inhaling here. As you exhale, pull your tummy up as your fingers go in the opposite direction and you feel that length all the way through your body. As you come up, reach your left arm up, I'll mirror, and reach up and reach over through that lateral flexion. Come back to the other side, right arm up, reach up, reach over, really actively. One more time, you're going to reach right the way through. Big inhale here. Exhale, chin to chest, roll down. So we're just articulating the spine, waking the spine up. Nice big inhale here. As you exhale, take your time, feel as strongly stacking the vertebra one at a time as you reach up, reach all the way over, open that chest, long through the lower back, reach the arms to the side, and then just give yourself a little wrap right the way around. So we come into that rotation and we've gone through all the axes in and through our spine. So we're going to come to the standing lunge sequence. Feet parallel, again feel that strong connection with the ground, take that chance to check your feet. Check the connection with the ground, take your right leg back and reach right the way through from your fingertips to your heels. From there, you're just going to stand up and pull those arms back so you feel that into that back line. Inhale and reach, exhale and pull up. So you just feel that lovely mobilization through the hip on that standing leg and you're reaching back on the opposite side. You'll also feel those shoulders creeping down the back of your body. So this is full body, and we'll do 10. I know I didn't start counting straight away. 9. Nice immobilizer. 8. 7. Really reaching and stretching. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. So I'm going to start on my right side. I'm going to reach with my right side. Fingertips here. I'm going to bring that right knee up, tuck, and as I tuck, pull the elbows back, pull the upper arms back. Spread the toes on that standing foot. We're going to reach full body. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, reach for 10. And 9. 8. 7. Great way to challenge that balance. 6. 5. 4. Watch for grippy toes. 3. And 2. And 1. Just hold the knee up because it's really quite a good thing to do. Slowly take that leg back. Reach that leg right the way back. Reach the arms forward. Come low down into that. Imagine a low ceiling. Head's not going to go high. Pulse. Pulse back and pulse. For 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Stand up. You're going to really feel it in that supporting hip. Opposite leg back. So reach fingertips, spread the toes, reach right the way through from here, tuck and come up as you pull the arms back. Inhale and reach, exhale, tuck. Inhaling and reaching for 10. 9, I did that a little bit quicker, I think. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pulling back, and 1. Come up, hold it here. Slowly come back. Reach that leg back, reach your hands long, strong through the whole body, and from here keeping low and tucking for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, reach up, open your arms, bring them down. Move to the back of your mat, make any adjustments that you need to make, and we're just going to do a roll down. So reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Bring the arms out to the side. Chin towards chest, rolling down, walking your hands out into your upside down V, and just walking through so you're getting that stretch through the back line. The higher you take the back of your sacrum, your tailbone up towards the ceiling, the longer that stretch will be through the back of the leg, so you can choose. Spread those fingers as well, strong in the forearms for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So from here, we are just going to take the right leg and step it through in between the hands. Bring the left knee down, keep the left toes tucked, reach the fingers up, open through the chest and get a really lovely extension through your upper thoracic and a great big hip flexion. Hips stretch through that left hip. Hip flexors come all the way back up into your upside down V. Step your left leg through, bring that right leg down. Really deeply going into those hip flexors, opening through that chest. Nice big inhale here. Bring the hands down, come all the way up into that upside down V. Right foot in between the hands. This time keep the left knee up if it feels good for you. Reach up, all the way up. Inhale up here. Come down, bring your hands in front and a couple of rotations across that front leg for 3 and 2 and 1. Reach the arms all the way up, bring the hands down, back way into that upside down V. Opposite leg in, try and keep that right knee up, reach those arms up, pushing the ground with that foot, reach with the fingertips. Slowly come down, arms in front, rotate across for 3 and 2. Opening through that hip and 1. Coming all the way back into your upside down V. This time you're going to reach your right leg up towards the ceiling. And as you come down, you're going to bring that knee into your chest and kind of float into a tucked plank position with a real tuck, flexion through those abdominals. Inhale and reach. Exhale, tuck for 3 more. And tucking in. 2 more. Tucking it in. 1 more. Reach up, tuck, hold it for 3, 2, 1. Come all the way back to that upside down V. Left leg goes up towards the ceiling, tucking in towards the chest. Inhale and reach. Exhale and tuck. Inhale and reach. Exhale and tuck. 2 more. And 1 more. Come in and tuck and hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up to your upside down V. Big inhale here. Exhaling out. 2 more times. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Come down into your 4-point kneeling. A little bit of mobilization here. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Come down and get that lovely rotation through. Threading the needle. Inhaling up again and come down. Threading through. Other side. Coming round and through. If you move your knees further back, you get a little bit more core rotation, core mobilization right the way up and down. You feel it in those abdominals a bit more if your knees are further back. Reaching up, come all the way down in the rest position. Okay, so we're going to start with the quadruped position. So we're just going to start 4-point kneeling. My moving mats I've switched around. You can stay exactly the way, whichever way feels most comfortable for you. So we're coming into the quadruped. So hands a wee bit ahead of your shoulders if you want to reduce the angle in the wrists. So they are beneath your shoulders or slightly ahead, tucking the toes, knees beneath your hips, super strong. Strong through the chest, engage through the abdominals. This is full body. From here, you're going to feel that connection through your whole body. Then you're just going to slide that right leg back. So you feel that stretch through the right leg into that right glute. Reach and lower for 10. 9. I'm doing reps of 10 in this little sequence. So I think we're now at 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leg long, parallel to the floor. You're going to flex and point and into the hamstrings for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Foot up towards the ceiling and pulse, pulse, pulse. Feel strong in those abdominals for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down, ankles together. So you feel that connection here. A little external rotation in the right hip. Back to center. I'm going to do 5 in these. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. But adding little pulses. So pulse, 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 pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now release the heel so it's more open in terms of the alignment and the chain, if you like, and come back down and exhale and inhale. Externally rotate into that hip for 5 more, 4 more, 3 more. 2 more and 1 more little pulses at the top again for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees back down. From here, you're going to slide your right hand, slide your left leg so you're really strongly connected through the center. Feel that left shoulder working hard, those abdominals working hard. Keep reaching till you float to parallel, holding it here. Really strong and little pulse, 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 pulse. We're going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hand down, bring your knee in. Relax back into your rest position. Nice big inhale. Exhale here, slowly come all the way up. So you're going to take that left leg back, reach that left leg back, feel strong through the whole body. Reach and lower with that left leg for 10, 9, 8. I'm keeping my neck nice and long and relaxed and parallel to the ceiling. We've got 5 and 4, 3, 2 and 1. Reach long. Then you're going to flex and point and flex to feel that in the hamstrings for another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Flex the foot and pulse to the ceiling. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Come down. Knees hip width apart, ankles together, really strong, and exhale and rotate into that outside left hip now. And exhale and inhale for 5 more, 4 more, 3 more. Try not to collapse into the shoulders. 2 more. Abdominals working hard, and 1 more. Up to the top, little pulse, 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 pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go with the heels so it's more open, a little bit freer. Get into the back of that hip for 5, 4, 3, your left shoulder be working hard, keep it as balanced as you can, 2 and 1, up to the top, pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come down. You're going to slide your right leg, slide your left hand, be super strong, right the way through the center. Keep reaching till you're reaching long from your fingertips to your toes. From here, pulse, 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 pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Bring your hands down, bring your knee in, come back into your rest position. Nice big inhale and exhale to recover. 2 more breaths, breathing in, exhaling out, and 1 more breathing in, exhaling out. You're just going to turn around, bring your hands in behind your thighs, coming into the little series of 3 supine sequence. Slowly come down, and you're going to take both legs up and take your hands in behind your thighs. Roll your head, neck and shoulders up. As you come up, push your hands into your thighs. So you really feel an energy in here, which you're going to try and maintain the whole time that you do this little sequence. So we're starting a single leg stretch. Without using any of that energy in the center of the body, reach the left leg long. It can go on the floor or it can float, whichever is best for you. Bring your right hand just beneath your right knee, left hand onto your shin, and push that shin into your hand. So you're really feeling that connection centrally. From here, little pulse. Pulse and switch, maintain that energy and switch for 10 and 9, 8, we're going to reduce to 5 in the second series, 7 and 6, keep it strong, 5, it's easy to cheat this exercise, 4 and 3, long and strong in the neck, 2 and 1, take the right leg up, you can keep the second leg bent or straighten it out, you can float, or it can be on the ground, hand can be behind the thigh, or up onto the calf, you choose. Again, push the leg into the hand, so you're really strong in the center here. Pulse, pulse, switch, keeping as stable as you can centrally for 10 and 9. Doesn't matter if you wobble at all, it's just how you realign yourself, that you regain that center. 5 and 4, push into the hands and legs. 3, creating that resistance. 2 and 1. So you're going to bring your hands behind your head, left shoulder to right knee, rotating through the center. Pulse, pulse, switch, pulse. For 10 and 9. Really let your head be heavy in your hands. Rotate through the torso. You've got 5 and 4. Stretch through the feet. 3. This is full body. And 2 and 1. Left leg, right leg. Head, neck and shoulders down. Back of the arms down onto the ground. That's your anchor. Shoulders roll back. Fingertips up towards the ceiling. Float your bottom just 10 centimeters off the ground. Down and up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. So from the 10 centimeter float with those glutes, you come all the way up into your full bridge. Now feel that tripod with your feet. So you've got the knuckle of your big toe, little toe, your heel feels strong through that whole back line. Great place to just be for a little bit, waking up those glutes, which have had a bit of a rest. If from the other 3 exercises in this sequence, hinge down to 10 centimeters, push up and down and up. Watch the big toes. So if you keep that connection with the big toe, you're going to keep that alignment stronger. 10, oh no, let's go. 5, 4, I chatted for a while. 3, 2, 1, come right the way up. Enjoy that open feeling through the whole front of your body, that contraction and strength through the back line. Hinge down, bring your right knee to your right hand, left leg long, head, neck and shoulders up, ready to go again. So we're just going to do 5 of each of these. So it's pulse, pulse, 5 and 4, go straight through one to the other, 3 and 2, really pointing through the toes, 1, take that right leg up, left leg long, pulse, pulse, switch, pulse, for 5 and 4, nice stretch as well, strengthening and mobilizing, and 2, and 1 hand's in behind the head, support the head, really rotate through the whole torso, and you're going to pulse, 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 for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, left leg, right leg. Lower your head down slowly. Bring your hands down by your side, widen through your shoulders, feet on the ground, articulated bridge now. So flatten the back of your sacrum, bring your tail through, slowly pick as many individual vertebrae as you can, all the way up through your bridge. Wide through your shoulders, hips no higher than your chest, so we're going to keep this neutral in the spine. Push the feet down so you really feel that connection through the back line. Drop the back of your rib cage down, keep your hips up, and feel that length. You're trying to get as much length through the spine. Feel as many individual vertebrae as you can. Slowly with control coming down. Feel that connection to the mat. Relax, 2 more of these. So nice big inhale. Exhale, so we're just feeling that movement through the spine. Same as the roll down at the beginning of the sequence, that articulation, that mobilization. Feel the back line holding you up. Nice big inhale here, what are the big toes doing? Keep that alignment through your body. As you come down, drop the back of your ribs down. Keep your pelvis up, keep the tailbone up. Try and feel that length as you come down. Use your abdominals to help with that, and come back to neutral. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, articulate through, right the way through. Feel that connection. If you want to make it a little bit more energetic, you can pull your heels in towards your bottom, so coming in towards your knees, going in opposition, so you're really creating more force, if you like, more awareness in your body. Drop the back of your ribs down as you're pulling your heels towards you. Feel that connection low down, slowly with control, all the way down. Bring your knees to your chest and just roll around, and we're going to get ready for the sideline sequence. So if you roll over, I'm rolling onto my right side, roll onto whatever side works best for you to see the screen. You're going to take both feet out in front, flexing the toes so they're out in front, so you keep that alignment. Head on the hand. If that doesn't feel good, head can go down, active through the underbody. Hand can be down on the ground, slightly easier, or up on the hip, you can choose. Reach that top leg to hip height, not beyond, and feel like you're lengthening that top leg, so it almost feels like it's going beyond the bottom leg. Then from there, you're just going to come down and reach to hip height for 10, 9, 8. So length, you've got to feel length through that top leg. 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Holding it to hip height, pulse, 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 pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, flex that foot forward and then pull and point back. So you're using that flexed foot at the base to support you as you point and flex and point and flex and point for 10 and 9. Try and keep as stable as you can. 8, 7, and as you pull back, feel it. 6 in the lower glute, so between the glute and the hamstring. Low down. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. You're going to pull that leg back, bring your knees together, bring your heels level with your bottom, coming into a little clam. Externally rotate, so keep really active on the other side for 10, 9, 8, feeling it in that back pocket. If I'm going too fast, you choose a rhythm or a rep that works for you. 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. It's not always great to go fast, we can hide things going quickly. Little pulses here, you're trying to switch the front of that thigh off, get into that back hip. 4 more pulses, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both heels up, bring your knees down. Externally rotate and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Again, trying to feel it into that back pocket if you had a pair of jeans on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, heels stay exactly where they are. You're going to point the toe, bring the heels together, internally rotate, externally rotate, point, heels together and down for 10. And 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. You should be feeling it in that top hip now. 4, and 3, nearly there, 2, and 1. You're going to reach that leg long, feel the weight of that leg, flex the foot and pulse, 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 pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the heels in, bring the knees down, massage into that top hip. Great place to do a big hip stretch. So through those quads, through the front of the thighs, bring your knee towards your chest, really nice big stretch. If you push yourself up, if your wrist felt a little bit kind of asleep after all of that, then you would just mobilize that and just make sure you move that maybe a little bit more when we come to the other side. So we're just going to repeat that on the other side. So I'm going to take my left side down. Again, you work on the side that you're then facing the other side with the camera. So you can see, obviously, flex your feet so you've got that support. We're going to reach that top leg like it feels like it's longer and reach and lower. And doing that for 10. And you'll feel that awareness in the underside of the body. And you want to feel that begin to come into the top of that hip. 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Hold it at hip height. Pulse, 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 pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to flex. See if I can keep my hand on my hip and then point back. So flex that foot forward and point back. So we're flexing and extending, hip keeping as stable as you can, waist as long as you can. For another, let's say another 5 and 4. Trying to keep as balanced as we can. 3 and 2 and 1. Pull that leg back, bring the heels back level with the bottom. Knees aligned and you're externally rotating and internally rotating. So again, into that back pocket. External rotation into that back top hip. For another 8, 7, 6. Try and switch the front of the quad off if you can. 4 more, 3 more, front of the thigh off, I should say, the quads. 2 more and 1 more, those big hip flexes. And then pulse, 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 pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I'm just checking my wrist. 2 and 1. It's not getting too tired and stuck. Bring your heels to hip height. So then you're going to externally rotate and internally rotate. Feeling that in that top hip. For another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up to the top, little pulse, 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 pulse. For another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping the heels there. You're going to point the toe, bring the heels back, internally rotate, externally rotate, point. Heels together and down. For another 8 and 7. You should be feeling warm now. 6, we're nearly there. 5 and 4, feeling it in that top hip. 3 and 2, long through the waist, and 1. So then you're going to take that leg out and hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep long, stable as you can through the torso. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your legs down, massage into that hip. Nice big hip stretch all the way through the front of the thighs. Bring the knee up towards the chest. Push yourself up, give yourself a hug here, and then just get right away into a big stretch through your thighs. So that is the 3 sequences plus the standing sequence. So I'm just going to finish with the flow, but before that I'm going to add in a little clock sequence, 4-point kneeling. So if we come into the clock sequence, you're going to come into your 4-point kneeling again. Strong on the wrists. I know this is quite active on the wrists. We've already visited the wrists, but we're going to come back to them. Get strong now. So if you keep in 4-point kneeling, you're going to reach. We're going to do a clock right the way around. So this is called an abdominal clock. So we're working through a big reach to the shoulders and a rotation and a real lengthening and strengthening through the abdominals. You can do it 4-point kneeling. You can do it with floated knees, or you can do it from a plank. Okay. So whichever position you're doing it from, the key is the reach, and you slightly bend that left arm as you reach the right, right arm as you reach the left. Okay, so from here, we're going to start at 12 o'clock. I'm going to reach my right arm to 12 o'clock, slightly bending my left arm, and then come all the way back to center. Then I'm going to reach my left arm, slightly bending my right, back to center. Right arm to 1 o'clock, back to center. Left arm. It's a great exercise from 4-point kneeling too, so listen to your body. Right arm to 2 o'clock, back to center. Left arm to 2 o'clock. Right arm to 3 o'clock, reach, back to center. Don't rush it. Left arm to 3 o'clock, back to center. Right arm to 4 o'clock, back to center. Left arm to 4 o'clock. Now I'm going to try and keep my bottom as low as I can. Right arm to 5 o'clock. It doesn't matter too much. You're kind of reaching and lengthening, challenging your body. Right arm to 6 o'clock, back to center. Left arm to 6, back to center. Right arm to 7 and back to center. Left arm to 7, back to center. Right arm to 8, back to center. Left arm 8, back to center. Right arm to 9, back to center. Left arm to 9. Really reaching and stretching. Right arm to 10, back to center. Left arm 10, back to center. Right arm 11, back to center. Left arm to 11, back to center. And then let's just finish. Right arm 12, left arm 12. If you're not in a plank, maybe try in a plank, or just float your knees if you're in 4-point kneeling. Breathing in, exhaling out. 3 big breaths here. Breathing in, exhaling out. 2 more. Really breathing in, exhaling out. 1 more. Breathing in, exhaling out. Come down, reach your arms back. Relax your head, neck and shoulders down. Big breath here. Exhaling out. 2 more breaths. Breathing in, exhaling out. 1 more. Nice big inhale. Exhale out. You're going to tuck your toes. Come into a standing position. Roll yourself up slowly with control. And we're just going to finish with the flow sequence, which is also on the exercise, on the YouTube as a little. This is one I love to do. To finish off a sequence after a run, after a cycle. Really big mobilizer. So we're going to reach all the way up. Bring your arms out to the side, chin towards chest. Feel those abdominals roll down, articulating through your spine. Walking out into that upside down V again. Reaching through the back of the legs. You should feel longer now. If you want to take both heels down and really extend that stretch again, listen to your body. Feel what feels best for you. Opening through the chest, so you're really coming into the chest too, through that extension. And then come all the way down, coming into cat-cow. So as you tuck actively through the abdominals, you get that flexion all the way through the spine, and then reach and lengthen and enjoy that length when you come into that extension. Come all the way into that flexion, and then releasing, lengthening. Feel that length through your body as you come into the extension. Come back to your neutral position. Reach your right arm up, all the way up towards the ceiling. Come back down. I like to twist my hand in to face center, whatever feels good for you in that left hand, but really actively stretching through those shoulders, reaching up and coming down. Great exercise if you've been out for a run or been on a bike and you stayed very much in that sort of parallel plane, that sagittal plane, coming down, right the way down, and then reaching all the way up. That lovely reach, that lovely rotation, and you feel that strength and mobilization. So then we're going into the adductors. Keep this active. I like to keep this active. You come out and you're just rolling around. Again, if you've got issues with your knee, you can protect your knee at any time with something under it. Come into wherever you feel tight. It can be different every day. Work into that. Watch your relaxed in your shoulders. You can come down onto your forearms if that feels good for you. Whatever feels good, do. And then come over to the other side. Reach that leg out. Feel that length. Again, coming in to wherever your tight place is. Working in there and accessing a little bit more length. Watch your feet. You can play around with the position of your feet. How does that alter the stretch? So then we're going to come into a pigeon, not everyone's favourite. If you don't like pigeons, you can come onto your back and come into a 4-point kneeling and just push, sorry, not 4-point kneeling, a number 4 stretch and push that knee away. And you do that on both sides, or you come into your pigeon, you take that right leg, pigeon, you stay up. Trying to get this foot, I'm still working at that, as kind of close to 90 as possible, Pigeon is where you then push with the hands and you're feeling it into the outside of that right hip. If you want to come down and into the swan, stay up, whichever feels good, and get that real stretch through your whole body. Opposite side. So taking that opposite leg either on your back with the number 4 stretch, or coming into your pigeon stretch here, working your way into that outside hip. You can flex your back toe, more active, you can flatten the foot, again, whichever feels best for you. Just be aware of what you're doing, open through that chest, and then come down and into your swan if you want. Come right the way back up. This is an active hamstring stretch I'm going to do. You can do your opposite if you want to, not opposite, but an alternative is you can come onto your back, stretch through your hamstrings, open chain here, or you can do the more active one, closed chain, toe tucked, heels. So I've taken my right leg out, I'm sinking down through the back of my hamstrings. Be careful with this, be careful, manage it. Trying to keep as neutral through the spine as you can, as open through the chest, and feel that stretch. If you want to make it more of a challenge, you bring your toes in an alignment up towards your shin more. Opposite side. Coming here, so the tuck of the toes behind, again you can have the foot flat, you can tuck the toes. It's more challenging with the tucked toes, it's good for us, especially if we're running, to build that strength in those toes. Bring the toes up towards, but if you enjoy walking a lot, it's also really good to build that strength. Come up into our hip, so we're just coming into the hip flexors now, opening them up. Neutral through the spine, little tuck in the tail, under, left hand on left knee, reach that right hand up. As you reach up, reach as long as you can through that side body, reach up, reach over, as you're gently pushing forward and into. So this should just feel like a great big stretch right the way through the front and side of your body. Opposite side, coming in, so again, tucking the tail, so again you can see post cycle, post run, post long walk, really great place to just feel that opening through where you might have got post long seat. So you're reaching up, driving a car, just to open up through here, right the way through, really actively, and be up before you come over, just really lengthening through that side body. Then step up, push up, use those glutes. We're going to take and extend this. You can reach your left arm up, reach actively your right arm down and come over into that lateral flexion. If you want to extend that more, you take your left leg over your right leg, reach that left arm up, active. I like to be super active with that arm as I come down, and the up first before you come over, and there's no collapsing. This is super active through that side body. Opposite side, do the same with or without the crossover leg as you did on the other side. Just try and keep it aligned. It also gives you an opportunity to really feel the difference in both sides of the body. Most of us feel quite different one side than the other. I know I do. Come all the way up to center. Wherever you're tighter, you in your own time should work a wee bit more. Maybe we'll double up on the tight side. So here, keeping nice and aligned, bring your knee up, my left knee up. My left foot is at 90 degrees. I'm hooking my hand onto my foot as I bring my hips gently pushing forward. I like to reach my arm out, open my chest. Again, do whatever feels most natural to you. Key thing is this hip flexor stretch. Opposite side, you're going to bring the foot up, reach it out, reach it open. Nice big stretch through all the way.